Well, we are live. I don't know what's making that sound back there, but yeah, I'm in Hail Mary. As you can tell, there's not a lot of room in the back of my car because, well, I've got Stitch's original bumper cover right beside me, and I've got Stitch's hood back there too. So it just barely fits with me in here, and that's okay. I am comfy-ish. Oh, see me. But yeah, how's everybody doing? You know, I shall drive safely. Thank you. If I can ask the chat to try and keep comments a little shorter for obvious reasons. You know, because, well, I'm driving and, yeah. Because I am just outside of Beaumont. This is actually, oh god. There's that Flying J right there. I can't think of the name of it. Like where I am. But I know the Flying J with the McDonald's across the street. Okay, have fun. Have fun. But yeah, so I have done some things today. Unfortunately, I got no filming done. Zero, zilch, nada. So I guess I'll just have to make videos tomorrow, I suppose. Because I didn't leave early enough to do a junkyard tour. I didn't leave early enough to try and film, like, you know, Brenda's cars. I didn't get there early enough to do any sort of filming whatsoever. I left my house at like 2 o'clock. I got up here, got to Lamont at like just after 6, so it's already dark outside. It's like, shoot. And then, yeah, I spent a bunch of time up here. So, yeah, now I'm going back to Sutton 3. In South Carolina? Oof, that's rough. I can tell you here, there's not really a lot of snow here. In fact, there's hardly any. It's kind of nice. There's still residual snow, like, you know, in the ditches and whatever else, but on the roads, almost none. So I am quite happy about that. Hey, you know what? It's one of these things. Like areas that don't get snow all that often, you know, it's kind of fun. Like it was kind of cute seeing like the videos and stuff like that coming out of Florida when they got their big sort of hit of snow. And that's nice. Yeah, just don't move over at all, you dick. Hey, appreciate that, Northerner. Thanks. Now, to be fair, actually, I don't know if North Carolina actually gets like a lot of snow or not. I haven't a clue. But yeah. All right, now we're back up to highway speeds. And yeah, like tomorrow though with this car, I am going to be doing some work to it. Like fuel filter, I'm gonna double check that. I am going to install a second fuel filter before the pump, and then replace the fuel filter that's actually in the carburetor. What's that beside me? It's a bumper cover off of a 81 Mustang. There's also the hood off of an 81 Mustang in the back of this car too. So there's that. They're both here. These are the original parts off of Stitch, my 81 Mustang, which launched this whole channel. Like, I mean, okay, technically, correction. It launched the channel with everything you guys know. Because there was one video previous to that car that was on my channel. Which is a 30-second video of an 81 D150 Slant 6 running. That's all it is. It's funny because like people will scroll back and see like, oh, it's the first ever video that this person posted, and they see that video. It's like just like a 30-second video, so it has like 2,000 views or something stupid like that, just because of people doing that. Pretty funny. Sell it. I'm actually trading this bumper cover along with that hood and the original hood scoop off my car for an Aero GT front bumper cover, an LX Aero front bumper cover, the headlights for those, some other couple miscellaneous bits, the hood off of an Aero, and $180. So yeah, that's what's happening. me, Peter Piper. Like, are you asking if, or like asking if I'm going to be selling these parts or selling the car? Because I'm not selling the car at this point. And yeah, I really do like this car, although it's been acting up today. But, you know, we'll see. Again, I'm asking, going to keep what? The car? The parts? What are you talking about? I'm very confused. But also, like, not much here, I'm just tired. Go home, my uncle cut wood for 4 hours a day. Ooh, yeah, jeez. Yeah, that's a workout, definitely. 4 hours chopping wood? Yeah, I gets it. The parts. Kate. Do you not listen, Peter? I already said what I'm going to be doing with these parts. I've already said I'm doing a trade, and I explained the entire trade to you. And you're still asking, hey, what do you do with those parts? Are you keeping them or are you selling them? Like, I explained this to you, like, 2 seconds ago, dude. Hey, car, don't do that. Do not surge like that, you fucker. Don't you dare. Don't you freaking dare. I need the middle lane. Because I am not heading to Leduc. I am going past Leduc and heading to Sundry. Yay! Sundry! Yay! Although, I do know that I will lose this live between Olds and Sundry. So, at the guarantee that the live will end there. It might end sooner. We'll see. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, like I said, I'm trading these parts. And then also, I picked up, I haven't posted that clip to YouTube yet, I don't think. It's on Facebook, it's on TikTok. But I picked up an 88 Red. So it's out of a turbo coupe. So it has 373s, limited slip. It's a nice little unit, although it might need like clutches apparently. It might need some rebuilding with the clutches with the limited slip, but that's not a big deal. Worst case scenario is that I can take Stitch's stuff and throw it in there, the clutches and Stitch, or just get new ones. I'm not sure how much they cost, so I'll have to see. Technically it was yesterday now. Oh, I guess if it's past midnight where you are, yeah. You know, right now it's only like 10:30-ish. So we'll see. But, yeah, no. I'm just cruising along. Hey, is the heat on? Okay, it is. I just got a burst of cold for some reason. But yeah. Well, close to my destination, 2.5 hours. So I've got a decent way to go. See, now you can't see me, so there we go. You can see out to the window, to the wall. Yeah, and you know, but this is honestly like such a nice little car. I do really love this car, and you know, because like there was a while where I was thinking about getting rid of this car, but I think I'm just gonna keep it at this point. Like, and now, like, I do want to, like, tomorrow as an example, I want to check the fuel filters and stuff, so, tires to the road? Absolutely, will do. Like, that's the one thing. If I start to feel like I am passing out at the wheel, I'm going to pull over and have a bit of a rest. You know, it's like close my eyes for a bit. So, if that happens, like, I will be pausing the live sort of thing, and I might restart it afterwards, but until then, yeah. But it's nice, because this car isn't that loud. Like, the only problem is, there's a thing I've got to fix with the hatch, because the hatch, it does latch, but it's not, it's a little loose latching, so, and it's the entire mechanism that needs to be replaced on it, so. Beyond that, or south of Lacombe. So by about, I don't know, 15, 20 clicks, give or take. It was 24 degrees. 24 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius? No, Kelly. That's not what happened today. What happened today, I was picking up 8 Acre Red, and right now, in the back of my car, I have a hood and a bumper cover in my car right now. So, I'm in Hail Mary. This is a stitch. This is Hail Mary. So yeah, because here's the thing. If we were in Stitch right now, I have to be speaking a lot louder. Because Stitch is loud in the interior. Okay, it's in Fahrenheit. Fair enough. So, like 23 degrees, 24 degrees, whatever, Fahrenheit, that would be 32 is 0. So that's like -3 or so. -4 maybe. Technically. Correction, Kelly. This was a road trip to Lamont, then to Edmonton, and then back home. So I'm not going to be home until about like midnight to 1 o'clock in the morning-ish. Because I'm sure I'm probably going to have to stop and, you know, for a rest on the side of the highway at least once or twice. So, yeah, it's going to be a long drive on a long, lonesome highway, the way they always do. Oh, hey, don't do that to me now. Come on, baby. Thank you. Stop. Hey, don't just lose throttle like that, car. I really don't need this tonight. Please, for the love of fucking Christ, don't do this to me. Stop it. Come on, baby. Yeah, you clearly need some cleaner put through you. Come on. I promise. Tomorrow, or I might not be able to do it tomorrow because I don't think I've got any cleaner at the house. But like Monday, at the very least. Come on, baby. Please, make it home. I need a co-pilot on these trips? Well, considering the front seat is being taken up by a bumper cover, that's not... A co-pilot wouldn't work. You know, now yes, I could have strapped the hood to the roof if I brought my ratchet straps and then put this bumper cover more towards the back, but I didn't do that. So yeah. But here's the thing, like, so today I am doing, let's see, so Sundre to Lamont to Beaumont, because technically, you know, I was in Beaumont, not Edmonton. So, like I said, Sundre. I mean, that would have been awesome, don't get me wrong, but this was like a last minute thing, and I also don't feel like paying the fuel bill on that F-150. So there's that. Plus, you have to drive an extra hour and a bit, compared to me, where I am, you know, like, I can shave off that hour doing it myself. So, there's that. Oh, this is a ton of driving. It's not the most I've ever done in one day, though. That would go to, the most driving I've ever done in one day is going from Sundre to Lethbridge, back to Sundre, and then Sundre to Edmonton, back to Sundre. I did that in about 20 hours. Okay. Seriously, car, please do not do that. Please, for the love of Christ. Seriously. I get it. Apparently you got like some debris in your tank or something. But come on, baby, please, 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 don't do this to me. Okay, please, girl. Like I said, you'll get attention tomorrow. If I have to drop your gas tank, I'll drop your gas tank and clean it. Okay, girl? I promise. I will drop your gas tank and clean it if I need to. Don't act out. Okay, girl? Okay. You good, Mary? You good, Hail Mary? Okay, you're good. Yay. Okay. She's listening, hopefully. Hopefully. I can wait to get on the road again. Ugh. Okay. Hey. Girl, what did I just say? Stop. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop it. Hey, don't fucking surge on me, car. Please don't. I don't need this tonight. I really don't need this. Come on. Would that be worth doing? Ooh, that might be worth doing. Maybe. Do I chance doing that? Because there is a thing that I can do. Pump the throttle a bit, it's not going to help it. I've already done that, and all it does is make it worse. Like... Okay, that's me pumping it. There we go, just like that. See if that does anything. I don't know if it will, because I did try that earlier, but maybe it just needed more. And maybe as I'm actually going down the road and not at idle. Might help too, because I was at idle when I was pumping the gas, to be fair. Yeah, because today, what has happened with this car? Well, so, after I left Le Mans, I was having issues with the car. Like, it was only a few minutes down the road, and all of a sudden, it starts surging a little bit. And then I lose throttle entirely, going to a set of lights. And then it died, and it's died twice now. So, and then it surged a little bit as well, and just, ugh. Pezzo di merda. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, I promise you're gonna get attention soon, okay? Like, the header's gonna on you. And we're gonna be, like, swapping her around in the next little bit. And we're gonna have fun, girl, please. And you're gonna get a carburetor swap. And you're gonna get, you know, like... you're gonna get a new valve cover gasket. You might even get an overdrive transmission. Well, see, here's the thing. You say that, Kelly, but the fucked up thing, this thing is driven for, no joke, about 3,000 kilometers with a single problem with anything. But, like, it's weird. And the tank is actually, I don't know when it was replaced, but that's not the original tank of the car, I'll tell you that. Like, unless if, maybe there was like a slightly bad tank of gas that threw shit in the tank. It's possible. It is possible. Like, hey, car. Okay. Do that. There we go. Alright, now we got a hill. Come on. We are still maintaining speed. Maintaining speed while being pinned. Maintaining speed. There we go, it's accelerating. Yay! Because we got to the top of the hill. This thing is such a cutlass wonder and I love it. I'd like it to have a little more acceleration, don't get me wrong. But it doesn't. So, there's that. But also, like, the kickdown doesn't work because it's not actually hooked up to anything. So there's that. Frozen fuel lines. It's not hey, car. So this isn't frozen fuel lines, because the thing is, fuel line, like, if this was frozen fuel, there you go, it would have left me stranded in Lamont itself, if this was the case, or it wouldn't have even left Sundry. So that's why it's like, it can't be frozen fuel lines, there's no way. Like I said, it may have just been, like, fuel that wasn't absolutely optimal that was put in this car. That's the only thing I can think of. For 40 miles so you can get it. Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, they're not frozen lines. There's no way in hell. It was +6 today. So, there's no way. And it's not like the fuel tank has been empty, because it's actually been, like, I topped it up after I left Sundry, that I got all the way up to Lamont with no issues, that I left Lamont, and it was starting to have issues. So, that's kind of where we're at right now with everything. Like, I just think that it's possible that there is a tiny bit of debris in the tank, and that it's getting caught. So, like, I'm gonna have to put some fuel system cleaner in this car, and then I'm going to have to run this car with like 2 filters, I think, because I only have the 1 filter on it right now. I don't think I ever swapped out the one, like, put a filter before the pump. So, I bet it was. Like, this car hasn't done quite bad. So, it's only been when I've, like, really slowed down that it decides it wants to, like, be really bad. Because other than a little bit of, like, bucking and stuff like that, it hasn't been horrible. But what's out? I mean, I'm passing a car right now. So, if this was frozen lines, it'd be very consistent with this, right? But it's inconsistent, so this is like debris, guaranteed. Yeah, that's my guess too. Is, like I said, potentially bad gas. That I filled up, you know, like, it's possible that, I mean, it's weird though, because, like, it's possible that when the tank got a little lower is when that, like, that bad gas started to become more of a factor, because I topped it up by about half a tank, and then I just put 3/4 of a tank into it. Timing of this shit. Like, it's very, very weird. Because it'd be one thing if it was like right away after I topped up, but it wasn't. It started to do this after, well, actually, technically, the second time it stalled out was just after I filled up. So there is that. And that one was harder to actually get it to fire back up again. So, I don't know, maybe that shell gas was kind of bad. And then that other stuff earlier was like just debris in the tank. I don't fucking know. It's weird. It's weird. Like I said, it's just, the timing of this makes no freaking sense. flows to the top, and you can see that. It's not a bad idea. I don't get bad gas very often in my cars. Like, Stitch has gotten a really awful tank of gas once in her life. And that tank of gas, it was backfired, it was spitting, there was nothing I could do. Just run that tank dry and then get some better fuel in it, because we went to like, it was while working the dyno, right? So getting up onto the dyno, it stalled out like 4 times trying to get up onto the trailer. It was brutal. So then afterwards, sure it does. So anyways, we do the dyno run, and it made 47 horsepower. Hey, there we go. Just pump the gas while I'm driving. It's at 3,000 RPM, so I can try and clear out its throat, 'cause it needs some help. There we go. What joys we have with old fucking cars. But yeah, because it made 47 horsepower on that dyno, and it was like 78 torque with Stitch. Which, bear in mind, Stitch makes 100 wheel torque, or 100 wheel horsepower, and like 220 torque normal. So, it was really funny, actually. Hey, come on, baby. Don't do that. Stop it. Stop it. Hey, stop it. Hey, no, don't you dare fucking stall out on me. There we go. Okay, I got it back. Woo! See, the problem is I just filled up the fuel. Like, I just did. Like, this is brutal. Because, yeah, and this was happening before, though, as well. Get premium, so no ethanol? That's not a thing anymore, Kelly. All fuel has ethanol in Alberta now. Because that's a law. You can't get non-ethanol fuels anymore. Like, go to any... Because Shell used to do it to where you got premium and there was no ethanol in it. That's not the case anymore. All Shells in Alberta have ethanol. Every gas station is ethanol now. Not really as much. It's 15%. Like, the thing is, they don't guarantee anymore that, because, like, you know, you got 93 or 95 or 94, like 91 or 93 at Shell. It used to say none, right? But now they've gotten rid of that, and it just said fuel may contain 50% ethanol. Yeah, Petrocan has Ultra 94, which still has ethanol in it. Again, it's a law. It has to have a certain amount of ethanol in it. Which, that's the interesting part. I've never really had issues with it. Now, granted, this car doesn't get driven as much, so there's that. And a lot of the time, it just idles more so than it actually drives. Because when I drive it around town, I have to idle it like a ton for it to actually move. Because it takes forever for this fucking thing to warm up. Alright for now, but we'll see. So yeah, like I said, I don't think putting more fuel in it's going to make a difference, because yeah, I'm down like not even an eighth of a tank. I don't think it's going to make a difference. I'd have to get it down like half a tank maybe. But even still, the timing of this is weird, because I only topped up when I got to Beaumont, which, bear in mind, I was having most of those issues, like most of these issues prior to this. I was having these issues after I left Lamont. So I drove from Sundre to Le Mans with no issues. I load up that 88 rear end in the back of this car, and then about 20 minutes down the road, it starts having issues. So that's why it's like, it makes no sense of why it'd be the fuel at that point. Because, and at that point, you know, I am down to like under, or just basically half a tank or so. So that's why I think it's confusing. And when I topped up in Beaumont, I put 43 liters in it. Come on, baby. Come on, girl, you can do this. You can do this. You only need to go basically 2 hours. Okay? Actually, a little under that. A little under 2 hours. You can make it, girl. I promise you. You can make it. Okay? Come on. I was giving you encouraging words, and then you decide you want to do this again? Come on, girl. There we go. Just pump the gas. Pump the gas. Even though I'm going uphill, I've got to pump the gas. Pump the gas. Because this is my life now, is pumping the gas because there is some shit in the lines. Clearly, like, I'm assuming this has nothing to do with water content, this is debris. Which is weird. Like, it's very weird. But it's possible that some debris got into the tank, you know? Like, as an example, there may have not been, like, a perfect tank of fuel that I put in the car at some point, and it didn't cause an issue, say, 2 months ago, but it's causing issues now. It's possible. I've seen that happen, actually. I mean, I've never come across it being an issue. I really haven't. Like, when it comes to the ethanol, you know? But then, like, ethanol with water on top of it, yeah. Because to be honest, it's 50% ethanol and then some water content on top of that, potentially. Yeah, no, I get that. That makes sense. But like I said, I've never had a problem with it. This is the first time I've ever had problems with fuel. Aside from like that one really bad day gas percent. But that was dreadful that day. I was being made fun of, and I wish I would have filmed those dyno runs, because it would have been hilarious. Alright, there's a roadside turnout with 2 trucks and an SUV. Whee! Yeah, Kelly, I said that. Yes, I know. I said 15% ethanol, and then the ethanol absorbs water, and so I can get to that 22%. I get that. I agreed with you. I said that. I don't know why you're saying that I wasn't agreeing with you, because I did. I agreed with you. Like, are some of my stuff not coming through? It's possible. It's definitely possible. I mean, here's the thing. I don't know what Foles is, but I've never filled my tank there. Ever. Ever. This car, while it's been in my possession, has only ever had, let's see, hard lock. It has also had, oh god, what is that gas station near my place? I'm trying to think of the name of it. Because it's the little red store, but it's GTI, there you go. And GTI gas station in my car. That's about it. Somebody got pulled over. Somebody got pulled over. Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, there's a cop right there. Hi, copper. I am not speeding, or if I am barely speeding. It's okay. You don't need to chase me. But yeah, so anyways, like I said, I've never heard of anybody throwing water on top of fuel that way. Because granted, and that could happen at like backwater places, I suppose, but nothing is like a proper franchise that I would see actually doing that, because it's an easy way to lose your franchise. Very easy. So if you're caught doing that shit. But yeah, so like tomorrow, we'll have to see, because I don't think I have any cleaners for the tank. So like Marble Mystery Oil or Seafoam even. I don't have any of that, so I'm gonna have to go out to Olds tomorrow maybe and pick some stuff up. So pick up filters and shit as well. Oh yeah, I can imagine that happening far more in the States, because there's a lot more mom and pop shops down in the States that might do that. But like most of the gas stations you see up here are franchise. They're not you know, they're not independently owned. It seems that right now that it appears to be cleared up, but I won't know until I hit the stoplights in Olds if it actually is cleared up or not. But I'm still ways out for that. For reference, I just passed a sign that says Panoka exit this way. So I'm still a ways away from my destination. Just a ways away, a ways away, a ways, a ways, a ways away. Yeah, like I said, it can happen. It can also happen when like it's really freaking cold. And that's the one thing, when it's cold outside, there's more moisture in the air. More moisture in the air, you know, means that more of it's going to be absorbed in your tank. That's been a thing, not just with ethanol fills, that's been a thing forever. So there's that. Like, even old lead fuel had that problem too. Because that's the one thing, with just water moisture in the air, it can get into your tank, it's not hard. Always get a receipt for gas. Well, I mean, unless you have like documented proof that it's happening, you know? Because right now, like, technically, right now, I don't actually have, like, proper proof of it. I can talk about it, but I have to, like, show them that, hey, this is kind of fucking up my car right now. And it's not getting horrible fuel economy either. Like, I've done 84 kilometers, and it's showing still over 3/4 of the tank, so it's not bad. Like, it's basically about halfway between 3/4 and full. Because I know with that too, is if there's actually a lot of water in your system, it's gonna, like, get way worse fuel economy too. That's fair. See, here's the thing. I've been driving for years without a single problem with any of this stuff. Like, at all. Like I said, the only time I had one incident, like I said, with Stitch. But I don't think that was water. I think that was just a really bad tank of gas. Like, you can kind of smell it too. After I filled it up and drove it, then I realized, oh, it doesn't smell quite right. And sure shit, like, it was way down on power, and it was not happy. Like, not happy at all. And that's the thing, like, this thing's not down on power right now. It's a gutless wonder no matter how you did it. But lots of people are speeding. I'm surprised that there's this many cops on the road this time of night. Oh, cool. I've never driven a Taco, so I couldn't tell you how small the bubbles are. Although something I saw for sale on Marketplace, I want this truck so bad. It's probably really awful, but it'd be kind of cool. If you go on Marketplace, there is a Datsun 620 pickup for sale with a 302 in it. However, there's a weird thing about this Datsun 620. Is that it's been shortened. I don't know by how much, but it looks kind of funky. So, yeah, it makes me really want that. It's for sale for, I think it's like $3,800 he wants for it, which is not actually a bad price at all. For something kind of quirky and weird like that. The more power it's going to actually make to the tire. And I saw that, I went, I want that so bad! Alright. I think I'm out of the woods with the carb troubles tonight. I think so. Which, yay! Alright. We're getting there. It's currently 11:12 p.m. and we are slowly getting there. Like I said, I probably won't get home till around 12:30 or so. Yeah. Well, to be fair, Stubby Bob also had the motor in the back, so there's that. It was just a wheelie machine. And also, Stubby Bob didn't have a 302 in it, if I remember correctly. Because that was a blown, I want to say it was a blown big box Chevy, I think. Alright, we got a hill. Not bad, not bad. Okay, cool. You know, like this truck, it's very unique and cool and quirky and shit, and it's just so up my alley. Like, I would own that thing in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. lights that are in the bumper cover right next to me, because I know these are actually still good lights. Yeah, they've been sitting out in the bush for a few months, but I think it should be fine. And I really like those ones actually. They were nice white light, and they're still like halogens, so you know, take it with a grain of salt, but still, okay. I am 43 kilometers from dead rear. Oh, and I think I said earlier that I was like near Lacombe. I was not. What the hell was I thinking? I don't know, because I'm 13 kilometers from Lacombe. Sorry, I have songs stuck in my head right now. So there's a few different songs stuck in my head. Ooh, oh, Jesus. You know, like when you're driving and you're like a little tired, then you get that wave of like, holy shit, I'm tired? Yeah. That just happened. Ooh. Wow. Okay. I don't need that hitting me right now. Come on. Stay awake, girl. Like, I'm not gonna fall asleep at the wheel. If I get that bad, I'm gonna be pulling over, you know, at a rest stop. But until then, oh yeah, definitely moving along. There you go. 39 kilometers right here now. That's what that sign said. But yeah, oh god, I can't wait to be home. And as soon as I get home, I'm just falling asleep. Although, the one thing is, I don't know if I brought my house keys with me, so this will be interesting when I get home. A big double to drink? I don't drink coffee. Okay, I don't know why it keeps dipping signal for a bit. Like, I'm on the QE2. Signal should be fine out here. Fuck. And also something that I was thinking of as well. Part of the issue of this thing. Wait. That'd be weird if it was doing that. But, you know, actually, I just thought of something. So, what was happening there, it's a weird possibility. Like I said, not likely, but this could be a possibility of what happened back there with everything. It's possible that this thing was vapor locking. Because that is all the signs of vapor lock. You know, when it comes to, like, gas getting too hot. And granted, like, this car doesn't run cool at all, actually. It runs pretty hot. Like, I am halfway up the gauge right now, actually over halfway up the gauge on my coolant temperature. And it's because it's got a small rat in it. Even though it's kind of cold outside, you never fucking know. And then it cleared up. With just this, like, constant sort of driving this way. We'll have to see, we'll have to see. Yeah, exactly, like, they do. And this has no insulation on the lines, so... Like I said, that's definitely a possibility. And I've had I've dealt with vapor lock with Stitch before. In fact, 2 years ago, at Street Wheelers, I had the lines, like, I dealt with vapor lock. And it was really weird because it took, like, I could not get it to clear up no matter what I did. I could get it to run, because I was like a really bad case of it. And it was running, but I had to, like, keep the revs up because otherwise it would die. sign. And even when I was down in Lethbridge, I went out to Coaldale and back, and then out to Coaldale and back again, and it was still doing it. I'm like, seriously? You know, and then I finally stopped at where I was staying on the north side of Lethbridge, and it's sitting overnight finally cleared up. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, I've never had, like, I've never dealt with vapor lock, and I've never dealt with vapor, like, and from what I've heard about vapor lock, it usually doesn't last quite as long as that. And I had, like, the gas cap off and everything doing that, so I didn't even think of that potentially being vapor lock with this, because it's not cold, like, it's not really that warm outside, but you never know, because underhood temperatures are a lot different than what they are outside, so... Oh yeah, like a bag of ice can work on the field line, don't get me wrong. I just, when this was happening, I couldn't get any ice. Like, this happened at like 3 o'clock in the morning. All the liquor stores were closed. I couldn't find a 24-hour gas station to sell me ice. So I just dealt with it, no big deal. But yeah, like I said, because if that was debris in the tank, it would still be doing it. But it's not. I think it was vapor locking, which is the weirdest thing for that to be going on right now. But I've had weirder on cars, so all right. Well, and the big question is, so that fuel line that I got the other night, I could put some of that on here as well, because I'm gonna have extra once I do that. And I think from the fuel pump to the carburetor, I think I'll put some of that on it and see what happens. Ugh. Okay. And a little bit straight left. Very uncommon though. Like very, very uncommon for something like that to happen. It wouldn't do that. Once it got sucked in there, it wouldn't float away until it's been shut off for a while. Oh yeah, that can happen. You know, I've seen that, oddly enough. A buddy of mine, he picked up a 72 Nova. And he was having fuel issues with it. He's like, what the hell's going on? And so he dropped the tank, and he looks inside, and he finds a rag in there. And he's like, what the hell? I'm sure he takes that out, it fires right up, doesn't have a problem after that. He drove that car for like 6 years after that. Not a problem. So he finally sold it. 26 kilometers to dead rear, and then still another about 120 kilometers to home. Ah! I want to go to bed. I'm still about an hour and a half plus from home. Send help. Don't actually send help, fine. But, you know? Okay. Alright. On a long and lonesome highway, the way they always do. Been riding 16 hours. There's nothing there's a car that's trying to pass me right now, so I'm gonna let it pass me, and then I'll show you how you can panic in a car. Okay, ready for it? Ready for it? Okay, there we go. Ah! I am panicking! Ah! I didn't leave the lane at all, but I was kind of like weaving in the lane.